so I thought to myself, well, Death Valley is this place I really connected with. It's a wilderness park, meaning like it's predominantly wilderness. It's trailless wilderness, meaning you just get the free range to explore and to wander. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to bring my Bible. I'm going to bring a journal. I'm not going to bring any alcohol. Because a lot of times, I would go out on these things and like it'd be nice to have a little sip of whiskey at the end of the night or whatever. Nothing crazy, but like this one, I was like, I'm just going to be completely sober, and I'm going to go and see what happens. And so I I went, and my plan was to wander around, do journaling, all of that stuff, and then sleep out on the desert floor. And I had actually never camped out alone before. I'd never done it fully alone. I'd always had my best friend with me. So this was kind of a big deal, to finally do it by myself. And so had a great day of kind of wandering around. But again, I'm not in a great headspace, so I'm kind of like all over the place. Well, it comes time to go to sleep. It's getting dark, and I'm out on the desert floor, and I became just terrified of nothing specifically, just the unknown. Like, a place like Death Valley just has this like powerful presence to it. It's so grand and vast, yet at the same time, there's a mysterious quality to it. And I just was like overcome with fear while I was out there. And I tried to like turn it off and just like go to sleep. And I literally just had a bedroll out on the desert floor that I could zip up. I had actually done a lot of camping before, and I'd done a lot of camping under the stars, and I'd woken up with like rattlesnakes near me. I knew this time, like I had this little bivy sack that you can zip up at least so a snake couldn't like crawl into my sleeping bag. But anyway, I got up and I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna try. I had a truck at the time, a rental, because my car was getting fixed. So I was like, I'm gonna at least sleep in the bed of the truck. So I crawled up in the bed of the truck. Same thing, couldn't do it. I was just terrified. And so eventually I was like, do I go home? I was like, it's like a 6-hour drive home. I could just like throw in the towel, give up. But then I was like, no, I can't do that. It's like late at night. I don't want to do that. So I crawled inside the truck, and I slept in there. And I remember at the time thinking like, I'm a failure, like I failed at what I'm doing here. But at the same time, there was a relief. I felt safe being able to lock the door. And so I drifted off to sleep, and I woke up the next morning to the sun rising over the desert and over the mountains. And I looked out, and I just felt this extreme sense of joy upon like waking up waking up in the desert. Even though I ended up crawling into the car in the morning, I didn't have that sense of like shame or that feeling of failure. I had this sense of accomplishment and awe and wonder, seeing like the morning light all over the desert floor, and casting shadows on the mountains. And I was just overcome with joy, a joy that I had not felt in a very long time.